I watched pretty much every video I possibly could before getting on a Virgin Voyages. And there's a lot of them. There's amazing creators out there doing all sorts of videos. But I decided, actually, do you know what? I can do something a bit different. I'm going to rank the videos that we found most helpful before our first Virgin Voyages so that you can just jump in there and watch them yourselves. I'm ranking them from 10 to 1. These are the top 10. And the way I'm ranking them is how useful they were, how much value we got from them, and how many times I watched them over and over again. Because some of them I watched quite a few times. Stick around, because between the last two videos, that's right, number 2 and 1, at the top of the rankings, I've got a little surprise where I'm giving a random prize away. But anyway, I'm here on a boat in Miami. We're looking at the cruise lights in the distance, and I'm going to cover this particular little trip on a boat in a future video, so make sure you subscribe, like, and follow along. Kicking things off at number 10 is Kelsey June Cruises. What the heck is Scarlet Night?
Hello! It has been a minute.
Scarlet Night is the big all-ship party, and this vlog is a great insight into tips from a former Happenings cast and crew member. Kelsey does a really good job of uncovering some of the secrets and tips of how to make the most out of your Scarlet Night. It's a really good watch and a great entry in at number 10. Coming in at number 9 is See More Seas, Mistakes on Virgin Voyages, Dining to Dancing, Everything You Need to Know Before Sailing Virgin.
Virgin Voyages is a very different cruise line. They've designed these amazing new ships to break all of the rules.
See More Seas does a really good job of breaking down the whole ship, from each restaurant to each eatery, from ice cream places to the pizza place. He does it all, and he even breaks down the different cabins and the suites. This is really worth a watch, and it's a great entry coming in at number 9. This is honestly the most fun I've had in ages, pretending to be a DJ on the radio doing the countdown from number 10. Anyway, I just wanted to add that in because it's making me laugh a lot. Coming in at number 8 is one of the firm favorites, Cruise with Ben and David, boarding the raunchiest adult-only cruise ship at sea.
Brace yourself as we board the raunchiest cruise line at sea.
David and Ben do a fantastic job of giving a really honest review of what they felt Virgin Voyages was like. This video is a bit old now, but it's definitely still worth getting into, picking up some of their tips, and really just seeing how they find a boat as two people who basically are professional cruisers. Now coming in at number 7 is Empty Besties with Virgin Voyage, Scarlet Lady, First Time Cruise Review, and Room Tour.
Hey, no.
Oh, together?
So these guys do a fantastic video. It's a great edit. It's really well put together. And I just found it really entertaining and a great way to understand some things from first-time cruisers as well. They just gave a really good, honest opinion about what to do, what not to do. So really worth a watch. In at number 7, Empty Besties. Coming in at number 6 is one that I find a bit of a tongue twister, but definitely one of my favorites. Where in the World is CL? Virgin Voyage Tips, First Time Virgin, and First Time Cruise.
If you've never cruised before, what to know, not just about cruising, but what to know about sailing with Virgin Voyages.
Okay, where do I start with Christine? I mean, she is a Virgin Voyage guru. And if anybody knows about Virgin Voyages, it's Christine. She's done, I think, over 17 cruises at the time of filming this. She's teamed up with one of the best travel agents. She can get you the best prices, but her tips are fantastic. Watch this, get through it, download, go to her blog, download everything, download the books. She is absolutely fantastic. So one of my highest recommendations is Christine. There's obviously 5 more above this, but this is definitely one of the ones we watched a lot. Coming in at number 5 is The Weekend Cruiser. Virgin Voyages, learn why and how to book dinner and shows ASAP. You will thank me. I've only just realized while doing this that some of the titles are amusingly long. I don't know if anybody else spotted that, but it is very funny.
Coming on a Virgin Voyages sailing, you're going to want to make sure you're avoiding disaster by learning their app ahead of time.
So the Weekend Cruiser does a great job and really describes all the kind of foibles around the app. Now, this is I think, slightly undiscovered video because there hasn't got that many views compared to his other videos. But the actual tips in this video helped us a lot. And as per our last sailing, the app was still super glitchy. The crew told me that they were going to be updating it. Let me know in the comments if they have. But anyway, watch this video. It's going to help you. Coming in at number 4 is 5 Hungry Travelers, with 20 incredible activities you can do on Virgin Voyages and 1 you can't.
There is way too much fun on the Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady to mess with an intro, so let's just skip this bit and jump right in.
This kind of sums it up really. It says what it does on the tin, and it was really good to get a different perspective from, I would say, possibly a different demographic. They're probably closer to me and Louise in the way that we look at things, and we really enjoyed it. I think this was a really good video. They showed lots of things that other people hadn't, and that's why we stuck it in at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is probably my favourite creators around Virgin Voyages. It's the Doddles, Mark and David. I have consumed pretty much everything they've put out there, and for me it just really hits the mark. Louise and I love to watch it on a Sunday evening. They do brilliant videos around all kinds of things, but especially Virgin Voyages. So coming in at number 3, and there was a lot of debate about this because this could have gone at number 1, is 5 things Virgin Voyage pros do that you should do too. Watch this, watch it again. It's a fantastic video to set you up for your first cruise, or even if you're a pro, there's some things that most people don't spot. So fantastic video, watch it, make sure you do it before your next cruise.
Hi everyone! For those of you that are new here, I am David. And I'm Mark. And we are the Doddles! Cheers!
Coming in at number 2, this again was a really tricky one, and we're back to Christine with Where in the World is CL? This one is Virgin Voyages Packing Guide, Pack With Me Live. This one, again, was a bit of a debate. It hasn't got so many views as her other videos, and it's definitely not as curated, but we found a lot of people, actually, when we went on our first Virgin Voyages, who hadn't packed certain things. They hadn't packed pajamas. They hadn't packed a splash of red for Scarlet Night. And this is a really good video just to kind of scan through and get that packing list. She links to packing lists as well. She does a really good blog as well. It's really worth a watch. But the reason I'm putting Where in the World is CL back at number 2 is because I think all of her videos actually could be here at number 2. She does a lot of really good videos. So, subscribe, like, follow Where in the World is CL, and get a lot out of your voyages. She is fantastic. Okay, it's the top spot. It's number 1. And like I said, I have a prize for a random subscriber that I'm giving away next month. This prize, I'm literally just going to pick one random subscriber. It could be a subscriber you've been subscribed for months. It could be a subscriber you're just a new subscriber. But what I'm going to do is give away a $100 bar tab. That's right, a $100 bar tab to one lucky subscriber. And all you've got to do is subscribe. So hit that subscribe button now, and you could be in with a $100 bar tab. So without further ado, who is in at the number 1 spot? Well, you probably guessed it. I'm probably pretty biased, but hey, this is my ranking of number 10 to 1. It's the Doddles, and actually it's their 4-part series they did back in 2024 from Portsmouth. And so I've stuck up here part 1, Boarding Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady Travel Embarkation Day part 1. But this is an absolute corker of a series, and a really good one to get into if you're looking at different things to do around the boat, and just to take a perspective from some people who just love sailing Virgin Voyages. So that's it. That's my recommendation. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, 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 if you found this useful, subscribe and like. I'm not getting paid to make any of these. I'm not getting sponsored. There's no paid partnerships. This is purely just a creative outlet from a farm in Dorset, and I'm doing it because I love Virgin Voyages. I love meeting everybody on Virgin Voyages, and hopefully you can get as much out of these videos as we did. Let me know in the comments if you agree, if you think there's other videos that should be up there, and hopefully we get to meet on a Virgin Voyages one day.